Hey guys, welcome to the most in-depth love reading you've ever received. On YouTube, that is. In this reading, look forward to a few different things in which I normally provide during my reading. First, that includes a soundtrack. Those songs are energetically linked to this reading. If you'd like to take advantage of those, they are linked just below in the information. Towards the end of this reading, I will charm cast, so look forward to a little bit more. And a clear yes or no answer to a question maybe you've been pondering for a while, or a question that comes up during this reading. My purpose is to help you stay on course and on track for your greater good. Everything that I am providing is what I have once provided in my readings. This is actually going to be one of my last, or it should be my last on YouTube at least, we'll see. But in this reading, I'm excited to conclude where it is that you're meant to go with this. And ultimately, I'm sharing in my energy to help you stay on course and on track for your greater good. I guess I was kind of expecting to cry, but not that much. It was a little embarrassing, so I took my face away. You guys, I will tell you more about where I've been and where I'm going at the end of this reading if you're interested, but otherwise I'm not going to waste your time. I appreciate you clicking on this video, and I'm excited to help you and your situation find your greater good. On this reading, like I said, the music and then how I'm going to do this and how I'm going to break this down is with your energy specifically, from the past, present, and future, where it is that you're meant to go and prioritize. And then on the other side, this is the other energy, who or what it is that you're dealing with. And then ultimately, between the two of you and your situation, where it is or what it is that you're meant to go and essentially work on together. In this situation, I hope, again, to help you find out details surrounding this to help you define what you need to prioritize in. Starting the music, let's get into this. Okay, your first song for this reading is 1000 Times by Bareilles. She is my favorite artist, and the reason why she has become one of my favorite artists is because energetically she expresses herself perfectly, resonating her inner expression. That's all I gotta say. All right, from your side of the situation, what's happened from the past, present, and future. This, again, is ultimately helping you see ultimately where this is going. Where is this connection going? As far as I can see energetically, where is this connection going? What's going on from the past, present, and future? Here we go. Open yourself up. Thank you so much for sharing your energy. Okay, here I'm gonna change the camera view. Okay. First card out is the World. Wow. This is what's happened in your past. Second card out was the King of Wands. And then the Queen of Wands. How beautiful. This is a counterpart, divine connection, divine. This unity and or this connection in itself is so deep and profound that the angels and guides are kind of watching you guys like a movie with popcorn in hand and seeing what happens. They don't know what you guys can do with this energy. Okay, so far what's happened in the cards, in your past, the World came out. The King of Wands as well as the Queen of Wands. Next, moving in your current energy. This is you right now. The energy that I'm picking up on right now is the Magician, the Two of Coins, and Temperance. Okay, where is this going? This is the future. I am shuffling now for your future. Where is this going? This connection. You would literally kill to make this situation yours. I don't, not kill like dead, like killing, but like literally it's like a child having a fit. I would do anything for this is what I'm feeling. In the future is the Ten of Wands. This is something that's meant to be overcame. You're meant to overcome this. This is a part of your spiritual journey. This is about you, the kind of what you signed up for. You're literally concluding your life purpose in this energy because of this energy between the two of you and your situation. You are both spiritually, evolutionarily meant for more. Okay, between the two of you, what matters is the strength. This is 8 energy. The Lovers, so how beautiful is that? And then the 6 of Chalices at the bottom. We're hanging out with the bottom of the deck energy over here. Here, I'm going to scooch everything. Yeah, 6 energy, big, and new beginnings. Okay, so I can tell you energetically what's mattered to you is understanding that you've had time and peace inside, that knowing that ultimately what's meant for you is so meant for you that you are confident in your current situation. You know what there's more for you. There's more happening, and what's happening and where it is that you're going is meant for you, to the point where you can release in your current energy or your current stresses, your current your current stresses, your current imbalances. What it is that you're waiting for is to come, and you have this peace inside, this knowing inside that yes, you have that, you are working towards that, and it is yours. Yeah, the Queen of Chalices. It's because you've come into your emotional prime, is what I'm hearing. You've literally, anything emotionally that you have been taken down by morally, or it feels like if there's anything when it comes to the heart that has challenged you, or any of that energy is literally so small, it doesn't exist anymore. You are the bigger picture. You are emotional stability. You and your DNA has literally conformed into stability emotionally. You have complete that cycle. You will never be emotionally unstable again, as long as you stay on course. All right, moving on to the other energy. I'm going to do all the shuffling, so if you'd like to fast forward, it's up to you. I'm completing the shuffling for both energies at this point. So this is the other energy. Who it is or what it is that you're dealing with. I am telling you guys 100%. Oh, that was just a habit, but I am talking love right now. Since I started this channel, I've taken a look at the analytics, and 100% female figures listen to my channel, and they are in the age between 32 and 45, I would say. Ultimately, this is what I'm tapping into. Who I'm tapping into currently, who I'm shuffling for, is your masculine, is what I'm trying to say. You are the female. You are the feminine energy in this situation. So if you want to take a look at this as masculine and femininity, this is definitely the masculine that I'm picking up. All right, from their past is the Ace of Cups, as well as the Tower. And what else from their past? This is the first song that came up in their energy, and that is specifically Unfaithful by Rihanna. This is what's happened in their past. What's their current energy? What are they currently going through? This is what's happened leading up to now. That is the Chariot. Whoa. What's the current energy? Right now, the now energy. I'm talking, this is literally what your person is going through right now as you listen to this reading. Judgment. Wow, that's big. That's really big. I'll explain as we get to that energy, but where it is they're going with after their judgment, whoa, that's big. Judgment. After their current energy being judgment, they're stepping into death. Whoa. This is not death in them. Their energy is not dying. Something that they're currently going through is coming to an end. And it's meant to evolve or change into something more beautiful. Their energy is meant for something more. Their energy is literally meant for something bigger. In the future, what's happening for them is the 10 of coins, the 2 of swords. What's the outcome? Your outcome was the Lovers. What's their outcome? The 10 of cups. Beautiful. Okay. The Devil is what's between you two. And then the 3 of Pentacles is bottom deck energy. This bottom deck energy is what matters the most. This is the underlying energy. And the 8 of Coins. They're ready to put into this. They see this as their completion, their ultimate forever ever after, literally, whatever it is. Let me wrap my heart and eyes, sight around this situation. But I can tell you this energy has gone through a lot of conflict, a lot of pain, and they're ready to heal. I think you're the reason why they're healing, or the reason why they want to heal. They see more, and they see more in you. So this is their energy, ultimately what they're ready to walk away from, if you want to take a gander. It looks like their emotions are the thing that give them light. The emotions in this situation, where their heart is ultimately what matters. They're ready to walk away from the pain that they're currently going through. The current energy is pain. Bottom line, their energy is ready to walk away from this. All right, let me take a quick look at make sure that I have everything, straighten everything out. I'll be right back. Okay guys, it looks like from your past specifically, what matters between the two of you currently is that there's some type of fear, and this fear is big. There's so much that could happen. There's so much weighing on this energy, and a lot of what happens next is huge. From your past is the World. It looks like you have complete a massive cycle. Hold on. This cycle has come to an end. it looks like from your past, you have determined that you're concluding a cycle, and because of this, it's giving you more. You're able to uninhibit your energy. You're able to take your energy and put it somewhere else. Your energy has been consumed by something that you have literally been working towards and working vigorously towards for a very long time. You have done everything that you can in this energy, and ultimately this is coming to a conclusion. From that past, that conclusion in itself has emotionally put you in a position of looking for more, finding what it is, your fire, your determination, your individuality, what it is about your life that is important to you, your specific fire. Energetically, what's happened is the King and Queen of Wands has literally, hold on. Yeah, the Queen keeps on coming in the reverse. So the Queen, the feminine, your energy is, well, she came out in the upright there. She's been having a hard time finding her confidence, finding where it is, what it is, her light, her spark, what it is that her energy is meant for. Something about this current season is bringing the fire out of the both of you in your current, just recent past, leading up to this current energy. So what I'm saying about that is what's mattered from your past is that you found your fire. You found what it is that matters, and you have been able to step into your power. And because of this, it's brought what matters into the forefront. Ultimately, you and your counterpart, your masculine energy, are mirroring each other, literally. His energy was doing the exact same thing. And I'm telling you, his energy, because he stepped into his power and his confidence and his ambition and what it is that he wanted, sooner than you, his fire is the thing that woke you up. It is the thing that brought compassion back to your heart. It is the thing that made you feel inside what matters ultimately, what matters to you. And that is finding joy in your heart and taming whatever has brought instability into your situation. And that is specifically what you're meant for. If you are not a Leo, Sagittarius energy, or an Aries, ultimately what your current energy is saying from the past, what matters the most is fortitude. You are meant to find strength in your situation. You're meant to be brave in your situation. You are meant to find courage in your situation. And this in itself, this counterpart, this understanding that this is what you're meant for, this is what you're meant to kind of start cycling towards, this partnership that ultimately makes sense to you is what matters and what you're sticking up for. There's a lot of protective energy surrounding this between the two of you from the past. This is all seriously what's mattered from the past, is how protective and how invested, bottom line, where your energy is meant for. Okay, so your energy moving on to the future, or no, I'm sorry, moving on to the current situation. Your current situation, leading up to this current situation, you have worked diligently on manifesting what it is that you want. You have reevaluated what it is that you've gone through. And from that, your past, what it is that you deserve, what it is that you want, what it is that you want to start doing, what matters to you. And that energy has literally, I feel like it's all consuming. You have literally been consumed in the 5D realm by what it is that you want and where it is that you're going and what it is or who it is that you want. I do feel like you have an idea of who it is that you want, because between the two of you and your current energy, literally between you and your situation, you and your person, is the Lovers, and it came out in the upright position. It looks like there is a decision being made, and because of this decision, you are able to flourish, you're able to move forward. But ultimately, from that energy, moving to your now energy. This is you right now. As you've clicked on this video, you are in the Two of Pentacles energy. Specifically with this energy, you are dancing with what to do with your time, your energy, with your money, with your everything. This is something important to you. This is real to you. And this is something that you're literally dancing with. You're wondering where I should put my energy to create balance. You are meant for more. You are meant, something's lacking in your current energy and you're seeking more. You're seeking that balance that's missing. You really want some of that goodness at this point. It feels, you just want it. This in itself means growth. This in itself means emotionally moving towards this growth. And ultimately dancing, it kind of feels vulnerable. Your energy feels vulnerable right now. Moving on to where it is that you're going in your current energy. This is the now energy and where it is that you're going with this energy. This is temperance. Temperance in itself specifically states that you are having a hard time. So it came out in the reverse. The temperance in reverse states that you're having a hard time looking within. You're having a hard time finding what it is that you have and or why it is that this imbalance is even here. You're seeing that there's something wrong, but again, you're having a hard time reflecting on your inner, what it is that your energy is doing, what it is that your energy can do, what it is that your energy is meant for. Your guides, angels, ancestors have kind of divinely been a part of this energy and essentially have caused some kind of intervention. This intervention is essentially meant to kind of help you see what it is that you're doing. They're kind of like slap, slap, slap. Do you realize what you're doing? Do you know that you've done this and done this and done this? And that realization is really important for you to kind of reflect on coming up here soon. This realization feels like kind of an epiphany moment. As soon as you feel this moment, you're going to start seeing things clearly. Ultimately, this energy is meant for you to kind of get the reality of your situation, see where it is that you're meant to go, or where it is that you're energetically supposed to focus on. It's putting things into perspective, essentially. And that perspective is the Lovers. It is the Six. Six is balance. Ultimately, there's balance to be had in this situation between you and your person. But what it is that's happening is you're having a hard time looking at you and what you've done and or your position and your moves and your energy, your involvement in this situation. Are you energetically involved is what this is saying. Essentially, this is a lot of star energy and mathematical energy. Let me see. It's kind of like in your current situation, like the conflict between you and your situation. There's something about you that isn't changing, you and your ego, and or you aren't able to see that you're actually inflicting a lot energetically right now. It's about you kind of seeing, getting clarity, and seeing that you and your situation is currently oil and water. It doesn't mesh, it doesn't work, and there's a serious imbalance, and what's meant in your situation is balance. So you're literally having this epiphany moment where you see the imbalance, what's wrong in your situation, and that is coming soon. So yay. Stepping into your future, where it is that your energy is going is the Ten of Wands, is finally seeing what's happened and or what matters from your situation. And you're ready to walk away from anything that's kept you back, anything that has literally kept you in the wrong vibration. You are coming to the conclusion that you are meant to move towards freedom. You are meant to release the burdens that you've have been through. You are meant to drop these things, and they are not energetically intertwined with you anymore. You have a decision to walk away and drop these burdens and start anew. Strip yourself of any burdens that have constantly kept you back or down. And especially when it comes to your frequency in itself has been so low to the point where as soon as you drop this energy that's been burdening you, that's been keeping you back, you're going to be so free that you're going to be so captivated by everything. Everything's going to be exciting, and that is literally where you're going. You're going to be set free, and picture yourself walking a mile with a dumbbell attached to you or an anchor attached to you. As soon as this anchor or dumbbell is detached, all of a sudden, all of your energy is free to the point where you literally one stride will take you miles. So this freedom is intense, and that is exactly where you're going. Moving on to the Five of Wands is finally sticking up for yourself and finding that you have been burdened, you have been taken advantage of, and you can no longer survive in this type of energy. And your energy is meant to overcome. It is meant to, your energy is bigger. Your energy is literally, this energy in the future is going to be so quick is essentially what I'm saying. As soon as you drop your burdens, you will be able to overcome the pain and the conflict and whatever has essentially been keeping you back and down. If you look at this card, she is surrounded by yellow, joy, happiness, sunshine, fulfillment, but ultimately she is kept inside by these things that are overcoming her, that are making her energy low. You're able to escape finally because you're meant for more. Your energy is meant for more in the future. So what you have to look forward to in the near future, your outcome to this situation is the Lovers and this song. So definitely your outcome, if you're interested in finding out, is Deleted by Amy Shark. Your energy is meant for someone, and I feel like your energy is meant for this person right here, and I'll definitely tap in, but you're here, you're right here. You're ready to actually, you're ready to put into this partnership. You're ready to decide. It looks like you have made your decision on what matters to your heart, and you're ready to fulfill this energy together. So look at this card. This is your outcome. It's beautiful. You're meant to decide on each other, and that is essentially where you're going. Between the two of you, there's some type of toxic energy keeping you from each other in the future. This is meant to be broken. This toxic energy is here to be your challenge, and karmically, your challenge is meant to be defeated. And this is where you come into play, and your individual. As soon as you guys come into the power and team up together, you are meant to unchain yourself from these toxic energies that have been keeping you back, keeping you from each other. Moving on to him. His past is literally, from this person's past, they have, all right. So in their past, what's happened essentially is they have come to the conclusion that they are not able to find emotional fulfillment. Because of this, it's kind of forced them into kind of nurturing themselves, focusing on loving themselves and making sure that they aren't kind of emotionally blocked off. They're trying to stay in as good as energy as they can, but essentially they don't feel like they're able to find emotional fulfillment. Because of this, they've been kind of questioning things, doubting things, wondering where they've been and what they've been putting their energy into. This is literally, I feel like, their karmic situation. Their karmic situation is the thing that's helping them answer all of these questions. They've been in the past on the wrong path. And because of this, they're on a discovery, or they have been on a big discovery on where it is that they're meant for. But it looks like in their past, they've really fought this hard. They were convinced maybe that their energy was meant to be on a certain path, and this certain path kept on fighting against them and or not ever working well or flowing the way it should have. Ultimately, they are not able to fight this anymore, and that in the past is kind of a big moment for them, is that they have been fighting their change, where it is that their energy has been going, what it is that their energy is meant for. They have realized that they've been controlling this outcome. They've been wanting to see it go somewhere, and to their demise, not able to actually get there. From this is the Four of Pentacles. From their past, they have concluded, so this is what matters from their past. Essentially what I'm saying is they've come to the conclusion that, or just feeling this boredom, this unestablished energy where they kind of feel like their energy is meant for more. And they are so kind of glum and down from this energy that they've kind of just been wrapped up in, they've come to the conclusion. They are like, this is my demise, it's over, this is what I'm meant for. I'm meant for this is my life, fuck me. But essentially his energy is meant for more. This boredom, this unsatisfactory energy, this flatlined energy is helping them essentially see what's happening. And this is giving them the fortitude and helping them with this 8, this common energy between the two of you is fortitude, working on what matters, finding the path, the rightful path, finding in their horizon what matters. And that's what's happened in their past, leading up to their current energy. Their current energy is what matters. Again, between the two of you is the Lovers, is actually putting into a certain connection that is energetically, it's divine. Their energy that they've just stepped out of, and or what's happening in their current energy, is the Chariot. It looks like they are needing to make a move. They've wanted to energetically start looking towards more positive things, and they are currently on the right path. They're starting to understand what matters and where their energy is meant to go. So from this, they've made a decision, and this decision in itself is helping them make movement, actually get in their vehicle and make this first step. They're making movements towards where it is that they're going, their happily ever after. And because of this, their current now energy is judgment. They're finally finding what it is that they've done, what it is that their energy, their weight, where their energy is. They're not falling for any trickery anymore. They're not kind of talking themselves out of this anymore. They're not being influenced anymore. And ultimately, because of this, this is the freedom. This is them finding what it is inside of them that matters ultimately. This is the end. This is finally, literally in the major arcana, this is the end. This is coming to a conclusion from all of your past, finally, where this is meant to go. And that is your energy, or the energy, your masculine's energy, is the Death. This card, essentially, this is where this is going. From their judgment, as soon as they look inside and reflect on their energy, what their energy is meant for, what their energy has done, and what their energy is meant for to obtain some type of balance. They are meant to get this balance. There has been an imbalance. So I feel like, so if anything in your relationship between the two of you that they have been imbalanced about recently, literally all of their energy has been so imbalanced, but literally right now, all of a sudden they're making things right. They are literally coming to the conclusion. They're not fighting it anymore. They're not talking themselves out of it, and they are not being influenced by any other energy to the point where they've come to the end. It's over. This is finally done. Whatever has kept them back, whatever has kept them consumed, this devil energy. Yes, this devil energy will be involved in your future, but I'm telling you, their heart, they're dead to it. They're no longer putting any more into this. And their energy, because of this, can be put to you. They have been all consumed by something or someone else, and essentially that is over because they've finally seen everything, and from this they are finally letting this go and putting their energy officially towards you. And because of this, the lovers themselves are able to actually flow and start looking at each other again. The clouds themselves are the things that you guys, you and your partner, who this person is, you can actually start diving into what it takes to be lovers, to be physical, to make this union. And that is your now energy. That is a possibility. I'm telling you, some of you will come into union like right in this moment, in this death card moment. But essentially, if it doesn't happen within that moment, it's coming soon. As soon as you and this person come into contact, I feel like union is happening. So, future, what matters? Where is this going? Essentially, the bottom line to this reading is you and your energy is meant to unchain yourself from some type of major toxic imbalance. You and your person have gone through the ringer with your past life interests or relationships or whatever, leading to your guys' union. Essentially, when you come into union, this is you breaking the chains and essentially being able to find where it is that you've been consumed, where it is that your energy is meant for, where it is that your energy is meant to be put into. This is why you've been so consumed by this person, why you've always thought about this person, why this person is such a monumental energy leading up to where it is that you're going. This is definitely soulmate energy, twin flame energy, divinely influenced energy. The divine above states specifically that you guys are meant to do something. As soon as union happens, your unity in itself is what you're meant for. Your energy in union will kind of complete your cycle, will complete your spiritual journey. That got deep, but essentially that's what I'm saying. In the future for this individual, what they are walking into is the 5 of Pentacles. They are finally opening up and moving towards the light. It looks like they have shut you out. They have been cold. They have literally ghosted you in the past. They were downright rude. They were so rude to you to the point where you even questioned their morals, their values. But I can tell you the reason why things were done in such extreme energies was because this energy was so protective of you. They didn't want to give you anything, because if they were the reason why any of your past, it would kill them that they were a part of the pain or the imbalance. They didn't want to be energetically involved in anything that had to do with your past because you are meant for more, and nothing about your past matters to your current energy and where it is that this is meant to go. So this person did a deep step back, essentially shutting you out and being cold but they've been warm. They knew that the possibility of this situation has always loomed. And that warmth in itself has made them able to be cold and dark to you. And unfortunately, that's the human side of things. This is the darkness that is ensued in childhood and in youth. And ultimately, I'm telling you, this person's problems are no longer the bigger part of them. Their problems and your problems essentially have been fixed and remedied, and you and each other, you and this person and you are ultimately what matters the most. And yeah, this song, Fridge, I don't know why I said fridge, but Fridge, this song, Love Me Like You Do, is essentially the energy that I was literally just picking up on. Moving on, what matters the most between you and this energy in the future is finally not being blocked and kept from you anymore. There's been so much keeping you from each other and or your situations or your history, but ultimately all of a sudden things are flowing in alignment, and because of this you are able to unblock yourself and no longer be cold to each other. So you're able to love each other like you guys do love each other. You'll be free to love each other like you do. And your outcome between the two of you, I'm going to cry, is the Two of Cups. Confirmed. You guys are walking into pure happiness. Literally. Your outcome between the two of you is the Lovers on your side. You are the balance that's received in this relationship. You are the flow that is ultimately what allows fluidity into your situation. And this other energy is the other half of you, and ultimately completing your happiness and bringing joy as a reflection, as a present and a future energy. This is so big and beautiful. I couldn't have asked for a more beautiful farewell reading to you guys. Ultimately, what matters to you and this individual is having a fresh start and able to actually put effort into this, actually take a step physically towards this union and making what matters matter, and letting go of anything that had to do with pain, and essentially finding the power within you and essentially moving on towards what matters. And I can tell you, the feminine, whoever's listening to this reading, unless you're the masculine cross-watching, but essentially the feminine is here sitting on her rock in the chalice energy, ready to find what matters. And essentially she knows what matters with this High Priestess energy. And then the masculine energy, bottom line, what matters is him putting everything that he has into creating this romance. He is busy creating the romance of a lifetime, is what I feel with this song. Like literally, he has set everything up. He is in complete control and willing to open up emotionally and make an expression. And ultimately, this is a romantic gesture towards you. They are ready to make this offer and essentially put everything that they have into this and invest in this forever after, with the 8 of Pentacles. All right, you guys, if you want to stick around a little more, it's up to you, but I am going to do some communication on both sides. What matters the most? Your energy from the Oracle. This is what I'm tapping into now. Here we go. Okay, here we go. On your side, this is going to be your cards and what matters to you and what you need to hear. And then this is the masculine side, what's going on and what matters in their energy the most, what it is that you're meant to see. Ultimately, landing on some communication in the outcome, what matters and what's going on right now. If there's any expression that needs to be had right now, communication that needs to be had right now, that's when I'm going to tap into that. So let's go towards your side. What matters in your energy from the Oracle. Ghosting. Okay, here we go. You definitely feel like you're in the dark right now, 100%. And if you aren't the one that was ghosted or shut out, I would beg to differ, but ultimately that's what the cards are saying. You are the one that is shut out. This is because it's temporary cycle of darkness. This energy, this dark energy is temporary, essentially, is what needs to be brought to you by this. If you feel like you're left in the dark, if you feel shut out, if you feel ghosted or like you don't matter, it's because there's a lot of dark energy. It doesn't matter what matters, what's going on right now. You are shut off because you're not meant to see it. And ultimately, it's temporary. This is temporary. Ultimately, communication is needed between the two of you, and you know that the most, between the two of you. And then it's because this individual, the ghosting and this temporary cycle of darkness is because this individual, your masculine, is emotionally unavailable. But they are focusing on you. They still see you. You're the only light that they see. You are the only joy. You are the only thing that they are, if they can move towards. And yeah, that is essentially, I mean, the 10 of Cups, that is your guys' outcome. Essentially, this is a past life connection. You guys are soulmates. You guys are connected and meant for more. Your souls are meant for more because you have been involved before and you weren't able to complete a cycle together in your past. And because of this, it's incomplete, and your energy is meant to complete this cycle, complete this energy. And bottom deck energy is the twin flame. So I said that before, and I'm going to say it again. You guys are soulmates. You guys are twin flames. And between the two of you, you know that communication is needed. All right. You're not crazy. You are not crazy. This person, you can feel their energy. You can feel that it's meant for more. You can feel all of the craziness involved in the now energy, the leading up to this energy. Even when you guys met, it was so big. There's so much that it's big. That's why you guys are going to readings. That's why you guys are listening to tarot readings or needing clarity even. So this is what your masculine, their energy right now. This is what they have to say, what they're currently going through. This song is significant. It's Always Remember Us This Way by Lady Gaga. You're convinced that this person's heart is pure. They're an entitled prince. They have come off as a cocky, unwilling, stiff, cold energy to you in the past. This person has outright just been cold to you. That's because they've been mad. They've been really aggressive because of their situation. They haven't been able to express themselves. It looks like in their past life or their past relationships, karmically what's had a hold of them has made them so upset and angry inside that to the point where they're so kept back that they haven't been able to express themselves. This is what's made them so dark and turned off and like an entitled prince. Ultimately, what's important in this energy, where their heart and where their energy has been going, where they've been able to kind of express themselves emotionally, is caregiving. It looks like someone, they're tending to their needs and they're learning a lot from this individual, but ultimately this is someone that they are karmically wrapped in, and an elderly person. They're financially involved or are just caring, tending to this person. That is what their energy has been meant for and consumed by lately, and or in the past leading up to your current situation. It looks like this energy is definitely, and I just cried because it's true, this energy, they've let this energy, they've said their goodbyes, and they've been able to reclaim what matters to them, despite their energy being consumed by this for a really long time. Essentially, what matters to them in the now is that they've been poetic, they've been writing, they've been expressing themselves, they've been an artist, they've literally found their release in creative energy, and because of this, that is their balance, that has helped them through this and invent something that means something. Their energy is literally this invention. I just heard entrepreneur and engineer. As soon as they're able to focus on their invention, this is going to be huge for you both. Integration is essentially bottom line what's important to this energy. And the number 12, 12, earth energy, fire energy. All right, guys, that's what I see from your masculine. Essentially what I'm getting from that is they've been consumed by taking care, being the caregiver, financially consumed by someone they've been tending to. But this in itself is, they've been expressing something, and they're starting to understand that their expression is meant to be heard at this point. All right, this is the last message, guys. And then I'll go to charms. Is there any communication, anything that I've missed that needs to be heard? No, I'm going to shuffle. They need to be shuffled. Here we go. What did I miss? What else needs to be heard? This is what matters now. Not what's happened or mattered in the past, but this is what matters now. This is the now energy. The future energy is what matters. I heard 3 more. Let's wait till we get 3 more. 1, 2, 3. All right, first, you speak to me through music. So definitely, if you would like to tap into this energy, feel this energy, see if they're okay, feel them, turn on your music, hit shuffle. It's called shufflemancy. And you will tap into the music that belongs to you, the song that this person has sent to you. I want to tell you how I feel, as well as I will wait for a sign from you. It looks like this person is waiting for a sign from you. They need to feel that there's something here, that this would be worth giving into, that there's a lot of insecurities. You mean a lot to them. And the fact that there's a possibility of you saying no scares the hell out of this individual. I couldn't let you get close to me because of that fact alone, is what I just expressed. I look for you everywhere. They are literally consumed by you. You're always in their mind, their thoughts, dreams. It's time for me to heal. Essentially, this energy is healing, and we talked about that from their past and present energy, but ultimately we know where this is going, and I'm afraid to contact you. This is the insecurity, the doubt, the lack, but I can tell you, courage is happening because they're past. They don't like, they want more. They know you're the more. And I wish I had treated you better. Bottom line. Essentially, this is what this energy means to you, or feels. This may be why the reason why they have insecurities around this energy is they wish they had treated you better. Okay, guys, that's it for that. And then charms. Let's go to charms. I'll show you my eyeballs. What is this? You guys, look, it's a heart. So what's important is for you to find what matters right in the middle of your heart. You have to find what matters to your heart. That is literally the foundation of what matters in this reading. So that's cute. And then an engagement ring. Holy crap balls. This is definitely leading to a commitment. If you don't see that solitaire in the end of this energy, I'm confused as much as you are, and this reading didn't belong to you. Essentially, what matters is finding that you nurture and nurture yourself and find stability in your situation. From the heart of the matter, it looks like nourishment ultimately is prioritized. You need to nourish this energy at any given point or any possible moment that you can nourish this energy. If you have an opportunity to nourish or give into this situation, you have to. That's what needs to be prioritized because ultimately what matters is family. What's on top of this situation? Tippy top. What matters the most is the knowing. You knowing that you are protected, not only by you and energetically where it is that you're meant for, what it is that you are literally here on earth for, is that you come into alignment and actually start wrapping yourself in this energy, that you are protected. Your guides, your angels, your ancestors, your aliens, everybody in here is about this, and you finding your happiness and able to not deal with any more pain. It looks like this energy that's kept you back, not able to do anything or go anywhere, is no longer going to burden you. It's not going to keep you back anymore. You're letting go of your burdens, and because of this, essentially, this is the nourishment that you're able to get. What matters right in the heart, essentially, is the magician. You've gone through a lot. You're meant to go through more. And it's really important at this point to apply the dark lessons that you've gone through in your past and make sure that you don't go through them again. Learn from your lessons and evolve from your lessons and apply the tools and knowing from your past to grow in the future. Bottom energy, what matters the most, you're already knowing, is the Lovers, is essentially with this captain's wheel is movement, making your decision and moving towards this decision and always being in control of you and your heart and what matters, and essentially being the captain of your own ship, making your own decisions, moving where your heart is meant to find peace, moving towards where your heart is meant to be loved and for you to love equally. Bottom line. Yeah, you're letting go of the disbelief. You're letting go of what you've had a hard time believing, that the energy revolved, the lead up to this. You didn't believe it. It's almost like too much of a dream. And then the Dandelion song comes. But you believe in this at this point, and because of your belief, because of your judgment, because of your understanding, because of the way that they say your name. Oh man. You're able to believe in this and actually nourish this situation and drop your burdens. All right, move into yes or no. This is the last, guys. I'm gonna cry. No, I'm not. I already did. Okay, guys, yes or no? This is a once in a lifetime love brought to you by the music. Wow. Beautiful last song, guys. It's Dandelions by Ruth B. Okay, you guys, think of that yes or no question. If you haven't thought of that question yet, the time is now. Please understand the way. Look at this, guys. I'm not kidding. The Lovers has shown up again. That's what, the fourth time? How I get this answer is through yes or no, or I'm sorry, through energy. Energy in itself is constantly moving and changing. So can this answer. So don't live on it like it's life or death. Here we go. Yes or no. The Chariot. Not kidding, guys. Jeez. My answer is yes. 100% yes. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this reading and being a part of my channel. I really appreciate you guys. This is me signing off. I'm not going to be able to look at you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you find your happiness, your joy, and self-love. I can tell you 100% from my heart, when you love yourself, you will always find peace because you care about yourself. You're the one protecting yourself. You're the one that knows what you're worth, and you always stand up for yourself because you care about yourself. Essentially, that's the answer. That's how you find your path. Always demand that you are treated according to who your heart is, your morals and your values. And you live off your morals and your values, because essentially this is the thread. This is who you are. This is the impact that you're making on Earth. Humanity is essentially what matters. And I can tell you from my past leading up to what's happened now, it's a whole evolution, and I can tell you I've found what matters, and I matter, and I'm finding happiness. Okay, guys, I love you all so much, and I'll see you only on Instagram on my daily. Bye.